god. Oh my god. Just like everyone else, I am so excited for the movie adaptation of 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my god. I mean, have you seen the trailer? I'll admit, I read the first book. I never really got around to reading the second or third book because I heard like it got really lame and he stopped hitting her and stuff, so I just read the first one, but oh my god! For those of you who are unfamiliar with the 50 Shades of Grey plotline, let me go ahead and read you what it's about right now. 50 Shades of Grey chases the deepening relationship between a college graduate, Anastasia Steele, and a young business magnate, Christian Grey. It is notable for its explicitly erotic scenes featuring elements of sexual practices involving bondage, discipline, dominance, submission, and sadism masochism. Sounds fantastic! 50 Shades of Grey has done something super important! It's shown women that being physically abused by your boyfriend who works at the grocery store is totally unacceptable. But being physically abused by a rich and super handsomely good-looking guy is totally desirable. So for all of those men out there, before you try to tie up a woman and smack her on the butt for being a bad girl, make sure that you can afford luxury cars and a penthouse first, okay? Without further ado, I give you the thoughts that ran through my head as I actually read this first book.
Okay, who the hell has an inner goddess and has existential talks with it? This is not a Venus Razor commercial, Anastasia. Yeah, it's also great to know that you have a subconscious, which is separate and different from your inner goddess. I'm glad you pointed out that they were glaring at each other because for a while I thought they were the same imaginary friend. I'm not sure which one of these imaginary friends started the trend of hugging themselves with glee, but if they do that one more time, I'll be hugging this book straight into the fire pit. So wait, you're a virgin and you don't masturbate, and you came multiple times during your first sexual encounter. Do you see where you lost me there? Oh sure, just ignore my question and keep on coming. Come 17 times in 1 hour, it's cool and totally realistic. I can definitely relate. Oh, what's that? You came in your sleep too? Because that's plausible to most women in real life. Oh my god, he sucked your boob and look at that! You came again! Good for you! So now you're coming at the smell of leather, the sound of his voice, and probably distant thoughts of what you're going to eat for lunch. Has anyone told you this is abnormal? Like seriously, you probably suffer from delusion or something. Ugh, I hate this book so much, but I can't put it down. Wow, you're on the fast track to a UTI. Drink some cranberry juice, please. Looking at your sex life, it's really good you saved yourself for someone special. I was worried you'd lose your virginity to a shady billionaire who could easily be confused for a sadistic rapist. Oh, wait. Come on, lady. Don't you know that billionaires make the best murderers? Tell your fucking friend where you're going. God, I feel like I'm reading an R.L. Stine novel half the time, only the protagonist is dumber. On that note, Christian, how the hell are you tracking Anna's phone? What, did you tap into her phone behind her back or something? That's not sweet, that's fucking creepy. Alright, so let's talk diction. Now I know you're new at this, but it's called vagina. Va-gi-na. It's a word that can sometimes be used as a synonym for the term you're so fond of, my sex. Speaking of which, there's a whole internet full of words that mean penis. Please go find something less creepy than his length. Your sex talk reminds me of how I react when a 5-year-old attempts to scare me. Holy cow! Jeez, oh my! And okay, I know you're very proud of yourself for the phrase postcoital glow. It's a great little descriptor, whose use should not exceed 10 times on one page. Make that a rule. But enough vocab talk. About this sex, Christian. If you have to tug on pubic hair, please just exclude that from the book. Nothing kills a buzz like an unshaven vagina on an average-looking virgin. If all you had to do to get laid was bite your lip excessively, I would focus much less on the hair and makeup. For the record, spankings are not fun. They're just not fun. Don't let this book fool you into thinking they are, because they're not. And no one is good at blowjobs the first time around. Don't give teenage boys that much hope. By the way, if you've been duped by this book into thinking that rolling your eyes at a man gives him an erection, you are about to get a very unexciting surprise. Period sex, followed by a bath together. A bloody bath. Ew. Just, ew. I almost stopped reading. He leans down and kisses me, his fingers still moving rhythmically inside me, his thumb circling and pressing. His other hand scoops my hair off of my head and holds my head in place. His tongue mirrors the actions of his fingers, claiming me. Who in the fuck are you kidding with this? Men can hardly utter a sentence and play a video game at the same time. This kind of multitasking is way out of their league. Are we certain Christian is not actually a girl? Anna, I'm sorry, but I would not be your friend. Look at poor Kate here. You're fucking a billionaire who asked if he can buy you new clothes, yet you steal her clothes instead? Rude. Okay, concerning the ending of the book. I have not read the other two, but what the fuck? All of that for nothing? You just break up? Much like this book's range of diction, that ending blows. As a side note to the author, stop trying to make the phrase 50 Shades happen by repeating it awkwardly in the book as Christian's nickname. Just because you say it 50 fucking times doesn't make it any better of a title. Worst of all, because of stupid Anna and her overly sensitive lady parts, I now have an overwhelming feeling that something is wrong with me. Thanks, bitch. I hope you fall off a fictional cliff.
Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. This was very uncomfortable and awkward for me to film. I don't normally talk like this, or, you know, you guys watch my videos, you understand, so this was weird for me to do, but I feel like it had to be done. Anyway, what do you guys think of this 50 Shades of Grey movie that's coming out? No words. Also, side note, I am not a bimbo. I am not really obsessed with this book. I feel like I have to point that out because some people. Anyway, you can look at all of my past videos and you'll see that's just not who I am. This was a facade. If this is the first video they're seeing of mine, hi, I'm Kayleigh. You should subscribe by hitting that red button down below and we can become best friends forever. Links to my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram are also down below. That was 5 fingers, I meant to do 4. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, trouts.